Oh, really?
Yeah. Ok. Alright. Bem, estamos aqui ao vivo em Tóquio, no Japão. Let me just do this in Portuguese so people can understand. Estamos aqui ao vivo em Tóquio, no Japão, no hostel. E estamos aqui com meu amigo americano de Houston. E a gente vai falar um pouquinho em inglês sobre a impressão dele em Tóquio, o que ele faz lá em Houston, etc. Ok. So thank you very much for doing this.
Oh, yeah.
So please introduce yourself for people that are watching this.
Okay, cool. Hi, guys. I'm Raymond. I'm from Houston. I'm Hispanic and Chinese, and I like basketball, soccer. Just graduated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I like to rap. So yeah.
You like to rap?
I like to rap.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah.
So you
Huge hip hop head.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, actually.
Tell me about it.
So when I first started listening to music,
What do you like Biggie Smalls, Tupac?
it was mostly like Lupe Fiasco and Kanye West when I first started listening to it. And then I went back and did learned the history of it, watched a couple movies about it.
8 Mile.
8 Mile.
But 8 Mile is like a old timer, right?
Yeah, it's still a good movie. I watched this one on Netflix called The Get Down. So if you like hip hop, it goes through the history of hip hop, and it's a bit romanticized and everything, but it's really good.
It's a new one.
Yeah, relatively new, within the last 4 or 5 months, I think, or last 6 months, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And can you rap?
Yeah, I can.
Mm-hmm.
If you want me to do it live, I guess I could do it live, but yeah, I can.
Okay.
It's really fun. I actually messed up pretty bad. I was at a bar in Tokyo. I was with some friends, and then so I was sober at the time, and some dude was DJing, and I ran into his friend named Justice, and Justice was just he had another guy. His friend was MJ, and MJ started rapping, and so I was just all right, I'm gonna join in. And I started rapping. They're all right, you're not bad, and I'm all right, cool, and then
Live in Tokyo.
yeah, well, it was just kind of in our little circle, right?
Sure.
And then about an hour later,
It was like a challenge or something?
it's kind of like a challenge. We weren't going at each other. We were just kind of it was friendly. It was friendly.
Sure.
But then after about an hour, I was really drunk. I think I was the only one that was that drunk. I had tried buying drinks for people, and people buy drinks for me. I was just too much alcohol, and then the DJ gave MJ the mic, and MJ started rapping. And so I was like, oh shit. And then Justice looked at me and he told me to come up. So all right, man, I'm gonna go up there. MJ gives me the mic, and I was way too drunk. I did terrible. And I just sat in my room the next day, just with so much regret. Oh man, I could have been the next rap star in Tokyo, but no, it was pretty fun.
But just like that, just got the microphone and did it.
Yeah, it's just a bar, probably the size of
Sure.
this size of this room right here. And there was probably around 100 people or something. It was just
Awesome. That sounds like fun.
pretty cool. I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you have something on your mind? Can you rap a bit? Just take your time.
Yeah. I'm sitting here doing YouTube live. Got a lot of things that I got on my mind, so I put it in the rhyme and I put in the time. I gotta be honest, I ain't do no crimes. I came through real fluid with the flow. Yeah, I got the dough. Every time I'm out the door, it's to the stove just to pick up some mo. Food and liquor, make me sicker in my tummy, but it's okay, cause my mama love me. So yeah,
That's
just something
awesome.
like that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's just like that.
Yeah, it's just when you practice a lot, if you have a lot of practice, then you get used to certain words that you can use together. So I've been in the past month or so, when I'm walking around, kind of just doing things on my own, I'll go through words that kind of fit together. And so especially if you have a beat that gives you a little bit of time to think in between everything you say, you can come up with something cooler, rather than just stuff that's just what's the word for it? It's not trivial.
Okay.
Right, so things I went to the store, I opened up the dough, I bought me some food, then I wanted some mo, and it's kind of simple, but if you practice at it, you can say things that are a bit more profound, and you'll see a lot of the better rappers.
Which one do you like most?
Big fan of Kendrick Lamar.
Okay. I listened to his new album. Sounds
yeah,
good. Sounds
yeah.
really good. Free Smoke. Oh, that's Drake.
That's Drake. I'm a big fan of Drake. Big fan of Chance. Big fan of.
Oh, but I listened. The new album by Kendrick Lamar. It sounds like really cinematic.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It sounds like you're in a movie or something.
A lot of Kendrick's albums are like that because they're told like stories. So if you go back, you listen to Good Kid, Mad City, it's told like a story. It's really cool. It's something he does. It's just like a tradition in hip hop to tell stories. Like the
but this it sounded amazing. Like it sounds like a movie score or something.
Oh yeah, I see what
track.
you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah, I agree with that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and if you listen to the headphones and so on, you get really into it.
Yeah, you do. I get really into my music. I'll like dance down the streets and stuff.
Okay, so tell me about yourself. Like you graduated, and then you say, you know what, I'm gonna go traveling.
Yeah. Wait, could you repeat that?
I mean, like you just graduated.
Yeah, I just graduated. So me and my friends. I wasn't here by myself. I was here with like 2 or 3 other friends.
Oh.
And when we were like sometime around last year, we went to. We got together and we just decided like, okay, we're gonna go take a trip senior year. And then where do we want to go? It was like, okay, we're gonna go to Asia. So we went to Taipei for 5 days, and then we were gonna go to Japan, and then we we're gonna do Korea. But then we're like, you know what? There's a lot to do in Tokyo. Let's just not go to Korea. So we did a week and a half here.
But yeah, and we are like 1 hour away from Korea.
We are?
I think so.
By flight?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
Not
know
walking.
that. That's pretty close.
Yeah.
Not walking.
Yeah, like, but I think if we could buy, I don't know, just brainstorm, just thinking, but if we could buy a cheap ticket, we could go to Korea. I was wondering about that. I don't know if it's feasible.
Yeah, because our friend Wes, he had mentioned earlier that like sometimes you can buy last minute tickets that aren't too expensive. So maybe that's something to look into. I'm only here for like what 2 or 3 more days. You're here for a month though, so you got a good time.
Yeah, so go to Korea. So.
Yeah, that'd be. I actually haven't heard anything about Seoul. I just heard that like it's like a big city and the food's good. I mean, I don't like Korean food that much, to be honest. They put a lot of sugar in it. Like when they cook beef, they put sugar in it. They put sugar in it. It's just like, why do you do that, man? I don't want my beef with sugar. Right? So.
Yeah, but you have that in America, right? Like you have chicken.
The Korean food?
Yeah. Not Korean food, but Chinese food. When you eat chicken, it's not exactly salty.
It's sweet. Yeah, sweet. Chicken is sweet. The chicken can be sweet. The beef, though.
Yeah, the beef is.
There's a difference between using like brown sugar, I think, and using like more like a sweet glaze, than using like just sugar as seasoning. Right.
They do use sugar as seasoning. That's what they do.
That's what they do. Because I mean, like if you think about it, you eat spaghetti, right? You can put tomatoes in there. Tomatoes can be sweet sometimes, right? Your pasta sauce can be sweet.
Yeah.
I know some people who like put like legit like white sugar on their spaghetti.
Really?
They can't do it.
Really?
Yeah.
But for what, like Korean food, Italian food?
I know Americans who do it. There's like it's just like a certain culture.
By the way, tell me about the food in Houston. Is there anything particularly different?
Tacos.
Tacos.
And Chinese food. And it's because Houston is like a cultural hub, right? So they have a bunch of different cultures. Like the Chinese food in Houston isn't as good as the Chinese food in China, right? But it's better than.
Sure.
Like I think the only places that top it are probably like San Francisco and New York. And the Mexican food is incredible. Tacos al pastor, incredible. Like
what is that?
It's like a pork. It's like a slow marinated pork. I sometimes cook with like pineapples, but not always. Like a little bit of pineapples, some basil, and slow cooked.
Basil,
like a basil leaf. It's like a seasoning. A lot of times they'll use it. Like there's a, I don't know any other names for it, but yeah, basil.
it's a leaf.
Yeah, it's a leaf, and then they'll put it like in a taco, and it's just the meat, cilantro, and onions, and it's pretty good. So.
Sounds good. So your friends are in Tokyo, or
they left yesterday? Actually,
they left yesterday.
I stayed for a couple extra days because I was going to meet a friend, but my friend is actually in Brazil right now.
And you've been to Brazil?
I have been to Brazil, yeah.
Tell me about your experience in Brazil.
Yeah, so I went there for the
Just a second. Pessoal que tá aí ao vivo, pode fazer sua pergunta também em português ou inglês. Eu traduzo aqui para vocês, não tem problema nenhum. Estou aqui com Raymond from Houston. Very good. Aqui ao vivo em Tóquio, no Japão. Então pode mandar sua pergunta também. Aqui a gente estava dando uma volta. Aqui hoje a gente saiu para comer aqui noodle, comida japonesa tradicional. E vamos ver aqui, Davi Silva. Pergunta para ele o que ele acha das comidas do Brasil. Carlos Oliveira, Flávio. Oi, pessoal, deixe seu like aí, você que tá chegando. Okay, people are asking you, what did you think about the food in Brazil and your experience in Brazil?
Oh, it was good.
Tell us the truth. I mean, foreigners don't like rice and beans and rice. That's all we eat.
I love rice
you
and
do?
beans. I love rice and beans, man. I don't know if I ate that many rice and beans though. I think I had it like one time, and then I don't remember. It wasn't like extraordinary, right? A lot of the time we spent, because we went during the World Cup.
During the World Cup,
So
Rio?
Yeah,
Been to Rio.
and then we also went to, I can't remember the name. It was like more inland. It was like an 8-hour drive. It was a long time. It was like in the mountains.
So did you eat feijoada? Like feijoada, it's beans with beans and beans on top of it. You know?
Feijoada?
Yes, like you have lots of beans in it, and it just puts meat and sausage and onions, and it's.
I had it like once or twice.
Oh,
I think
you
I had
did?
it once or twice.
Oh,
I think
you
most of
did?
the time we stuck to like eating meat. Like I had a lot of beef.
Okay.
Pão de queijo. Yeah, like the cheese bread.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Pão de queijo.
Yeah, pão de queijo. And a
Pão de
lot of
queijo.
caipirinhas, yeah.
Yes.
A lot of caipirinhas.
Bebeu caipirinha, yeah. Yeah, people are saying bebeu caipirinha. Yeah, drink
Yeah, we
caipirinha.
did. I did. The problem when I went, my throat got really dry on the airplane. And so it actually became really tough to drink anything besides water. And I thought I was like sick. And so I was like taking medications, like Tylenol. I was taking, like just, I don't know, just aspirin or something like that. And then I found out like halfway through the trip, like, oh, it's just because I haven't been drinking enough water.
Okay.
It was just like really dry. So I drank a lot of water and then I was able
by the way, are you drinking water from the tap here?
I haven't done that. I think you'd be
Different
fine
things,
though.
okay, yeah.
I think you'd be fine. I've drank out of the bottles. I'm pretty sure the water we're served at restaurants is out of the tap. I mean, like, it's whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, so good time in Brazil.
Yeah. The thing is, I didn't get to tour much. I didn't get to like live in the city at all because we spent so much time trying to watch this game, watch that game.
Copacabana.
We went to the Copacabana game for the USA versus Ghana match, and that was crazy. That was really fun. Like, cause
What about the girls in Brazil?
dude? I think I fell in love with this one girl. She was like working at a store.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I was looking for a gift for my sister to bring back, and then like I bought her a shirt, but
Oh.
she wouldn't even fit the shirt. But I bought it because the girl there was just gorgeous, and I didn't know what to do, so I bought a shirt.
They're beautiful girls in Brazil.
Yeah.
They're beautiful girls in Brazil. Yeah, but you know what? Like, I think girls in Japan, they're good looking, pretty good looking.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree. I would agree with that. Yeah.
I mean, different, they're not different, but
I think a lot of them are like they keep to
They're
themselves,
looking.
but they're also like looking like romantically. They look to like for more long-term things.
probably.
I think is the way it works, especially like in Eastern Asia. Like it's not like Western like hook up or have like a non-serious relationship.
Yeah, there you go. Ok. Então é isso aí, pessoal. Estamos aqui com o Raymond, diretamente de Houston, no Japão, em Tóquio. Deixa eu mostrar pra você. Let me show you the street a little bit. Deixa eu mostrar pra vocês aqui a rua lá fora. Olha que legal aqui. Muito boa. Aqui. Boa pergunta, Davi. Vou perguntar pra ele. Olha a rua lá fora. Aqui em Tóquio, no Japão. Tá um belo dia lá fora. Essas maquininhas estão em tudo quanto é lugar, ó. Tudo é bonito aqui, né? O Paulo tá deixando com fome nessa fala de comida. Bem tranquilo, né? E segunda-feira aqui. Segunda-feira à tarde, de manhã. Pois é, vocês não queriam praticar o listening? Então, pratica o listening aí, escutando. É de graça aqui. De graça. Okay, so, any word in Portuguese? What did you learn? Caipirinha?
Eu falo português.
Muito bem.
Muito bem. Also,
Muito bem.
Sou brasileiro com muito orgulho, com muito amor. Yeah, that's about it.
That's nice. Yeah, that's the like a traditional soccer song.
Yeah, it was because we went to 3 games, and so like even when like it's like Spain versus Netherlands, but people in the stands were chanting that, and so we were just like whatever, we'll chant with them. I went with some friends who had lived in Brazil when they were younger. They were from Mexico, and so they kind of led us around and everything. And their parents spoke Portuguese and everything. So
Okay. Yeah, can you tell people what we did earlier today?
yeah, so earlier today we went to a local market.
Yeah.
And we got
That I should know where it is.
It's that way.
Okay.
We went to a local market. We got some noodles. Specifically, they were udon noodles.
Udon.
Yeah, UDON. Udon noodles. They had some tempura chicken in theirs. And I had some, I don't know what in mine. Who knows? And then after that, we went to a local park, which was on the side of a river. And there were some pull-up bars. And so we actually went for a little workout with one of our friends.
Army workout.
Yeah, army workout. He was just in the
That was a good experience.
He's in the Air Force. He's like, have you heard of this workout where you do this many push-ups, this many pull-ups? Yeah, Murph, I think he called it. And I was like, oh, okay, we'll do that. And so after that, we came back here, and we're on YouTube Live now.
Yeah, that was a good experience. Yeah. Army workout, you know, and it's rough, right? Like the training, the workout.
Yeah. I think, to be frank with you, I don't think that was the roughest I've seen. I have some friends who went for the Navy, and they
Navy SEAL.
Yeah, Navy SEAL, and they had to go through like this hell week where they get like maybe like 3 hours of sleep total, and like they're like running on the beach with like their guns above their head, and it's insane. So when he said like, do you want to do this army workout, I was like, oh shit, hell no, I do not want to do this workout. But he told me about it, and it didn't seem too bad. It seemed like manageable. We got through it. I got kind of weak at the end, but it was pretty fun.
10 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, and 10 squats.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, and you go round and round and round.
Yeah.
Awesome. Ok. Alright. Bem, pessoal, é isso aí. Estamos terminando. We're about to finish. E aí, tudo bem? Leila Porto. Pois é, mas a gente tá aqui em Tóquio, no Japão. Então aqui é o que agora? Aqui é 1h55 da tarde, né? É o cara controlando os carros. Então é isso aí, pessoal. Eu vou terminar por aqui. Só uma conversa em inglês aqui ao vivo no Japão, em Tóquio, com meu amigo Raymond, de Houston. E é isso aí. Muito obrigado quem assistiu. É bom para praticar o listening, né? Para estar sempre conversando aí, é sempre legal. Muito obrigado por assistir, meu nome é Paulo Nideck, aqui ao vivo em Japão, em Tóquio, no Japão. Say bye.
See y'all.
See ya. Bye. Tchau, Pati. Tchau, Flávio. E pessoal aí, obrigado. Quem tá assistindo, meu nome é Paulo Nideck, aqui ao vivo em Tóquio, no Japão. E até a próxima.